don't want to spend $10 and get an alarm clock, this is an alarm clock app. And this one is called Crazy Alarm Clock.
Love it already.
Or Crazy Clock. I'm sorry, not Crazy Alarm Clock. And this is one of 3 apps by this developer. Let me post it in the chat here. And it's Asian. Oh, what's it called?
Orient Business Solutions.
Yeah, Orient Business Solutions. And you can almost get that from reading their description of their own app in the Android app market.
It doesn't look crazy. What's crazy about it?
Okay, I'm going to show you the crazy. Okay, here's one of the features. You can take your finger. You guys are getting the video of this, right? Okay, take your finger and you slide to the left, and it dims it a little bit.
Whoa!
So that's kind of nice. So if you got it sitting in your bedroom and you don't want it like blasting out light, that's a nice little feature. Okay, then it's really easy to set up your date and time that you want the alarm clock to go off. So we're gonna set it for 8:57, and I'll let you see how this. And I don't know if all of these ringtones are built into my tablet, but it has a crazy amount of ringtones, and I don't remember ever seeing them before. So I think that they might be built into this, and it's got a lot of nice ones to see. Another strange feature about this is, say your alarm goes off and it's a dark room. You don't know, say you're in a hotel, you don't know where the light is. You just shake this app and it turns the screen white. So you can have what they call a torch light.
Wow.
They call it a hidden torch light.
Right.
Which is kind of strange.
That's pretty cool.
So we got a couple seconds. You hear that?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, this is the crazy part, they say. Up here, you can't really see it, but it says alarming.
Yeah.
It's telling you that you have to type that word in before this will turn off. So that's what makes you crazy. And not only do you have to type it in, which I found out the hard way, you have to capitalize the first letter and then finish with the word, because they've got a capital A in alarming.
Imagine doing that. Imagine doing that at 5:30 in the morning, trying the first time that thing goes off.
So that's the crazy thing that they have added to this.
Oh,
nice.
So crazy. I mean, that's called having a cracked tablet.
You do have the option to snooze it, and you can set up your times for how long you want it to snooze if you really don't feel like typing at that moment. And you can actually, honestly, you can turn the crazy part off in the preferences also.
Can you make it bigger, the numbers, or?
I don't know how this is going to look on a phone. I haven't put it on the phone, but yeah, this is all I can get. I mean, if I put it in a portrait mode.
Oh, that's right, because you're on a tablet. That's why it's small.
It looks a little better on the portrait mode. It's a little bigger.
Yeah.
Well, here's my question, Eric. Does it do upside down landscape? Because if I put my phone in regular landscape, the geniuses put the power cord there, so I can't charge and have it sitting up in regular landscape, but I can turn it upside down.
It does on the tablet. It does, yes. I've got it upside down now. So yeah, that's it's a useful app. It's probably not the greatest one out there, but I just thought it was kind of funny that it had that little extra feature that people may or may not want. I mean, it's the idea of having to capitalize the first letter was just like, ugh.
I still don't understand the point in that. I mean, really, why? I mean, is that really a feature? Why?
So it'll wake you up.
To make sure you're awake, I guess. I mean, yeah, start your day.
And
if you type it wrong, it's so funny. Oh, I should have showed you that. If you type it wrong, it says, you got it wrong. Now wake up and try again.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Wow. That's a good one. Thanks, Eric.
Yep.
Anything else?
Well, are we going one more round, or is this it?
This is it.
Okay, I do got one more thing. Something called, let me post a link to this. And this isn't an app, but this is a something new from Amazon App Market. And it is called, and this is perfect for people like us who are Android app addicts. Say you like all these apps and you want to try everything, you want to see it all. And how many apps you got? 300-400 on your phone? I know I've got a couple hundred.
Yeah.
So this is called Amazon Test Drive, where you can go into the app market and test drive these apps, the free ones mostly, and ones that you've already bought and that you may or may not want to put on your phone. But it'll bring up a virtual Android phone. Say if you if you tap that right there where it's the little green thing underneath there, and then go tap it again on the green part, it will give you a virtual phone that you can try these apps out on, and then you can decide whether or not you want to install them on your phone.
So the developers allow this or not? Or
yeah, there's hundreds of apps in there that are test drivable right now.
Whoa. Oops. That's awesome. I didn't know that. I love that.
I don't know how long this has been out. I just discovered it, and I thought it was really nice because there's a lot of things that you'll try and uninstall within a day or two because it was dumb.
Or you don't even have to have a phone to play. What does it give it, like a time limit?
Right.
I'm not sure how long it is.
Because I like this game I'm playing already.
Yeah, I played that game. That's a good game.
Well, I can tell you, I thank you. Because I never knew there was a hub just for this. I knew it seemed like randomly you would go look at an app and it would say test drive. And I never knew how to find all the ones like this. There's like a time limit on it where like after half an hour, I think it is, the ROM resets. So you can literally load stuff like in podcast things, load a podcast feed, do the update, have it download it, and you can test the app that way. But after a half hour, it resets itself. But a half hour is plenty.
Yeah, you'll know if you want it installed on your phone by then or not.
Yeah, this is a really good find.
Now, I didn't see a lot of paid apps there for test driving. It was a lot of free ones, and it looked like the ones that I've already purchased from Amazon were also included in the test drive.
I won.
All right, Steve.
Thanks. That's pretty cool. I got to play with more of that. That's awesome if you're just like sitting around on your laptop, and you don't want to install something on your phone. You just want to play a game real quick. I love it. Good one. All right. Anything else, Eric, for apps?
Nope. That's all I got tonight.
Okay. Dr. Tegster, anything else for you?
Yeah. So in my hunt for unique apps for my phone, I'm always, trying to find some unique ones that we haven't talked about. And
you did that once, didn't you? Was it you who downloaded an app that like no one else did?
Yeah. So basically, what I ended up coming across was an opportunity for me to use my Android device as a scale,
like you stand on it.
Yeah, well, it's not really when you can stand on it, but I was like, oh hell yeah, this is really cool,
right?
And I couldn't wait to try it. So let me pull up my video here, and we can kind of get an idea of the way this app starts off. And I think you might know where I'm going with this. This app is called Droid Scale, okay?
Yeah.
And I was so excited, but you know where I'm going with this. Basically, what I'm giving you right here is the crap app of the week.
Yeah, this would definitely be a segment we do every week.
Wow, and I was hoping it would pull up.
Crappy apps with Dr. Tegster.
Yeah, I was hoping it would pull up the freaking warning message, but it didn't.
When
you first open this app, it gives you a warning that do not, put heavy objects on your phone. Put down, it tells you to put down like paper towels or napkins on your phone before putting heavy objects on your phone. I'm like, what? Really? Are you serious? So in ounces, basically, you can go in ounces or grams. So obviously it's not meant for like pounds and heavy tons and stuff like that. But so the idea is you actually place whatever object on your screen and it'll weigh it. It'll weigh it.
It'll weigh it, right.
So, so let me just start with my thumb. I'm just going to kind of touch it. Let's see. Let me go over. Oh, wow. Oh, wait, I got to go here. Weigh object. Okay. So I just touch it. 0.94. Okay, I'm just barely touching. So let me go harder. Let me go harder.
It's staying exactly the same.
Okay, now to the point to where I could almost, I don't need to be going any harder, I don't think. And yeah, so obviously the app is terrible.
It's horrible.
I mean, what else other than your thumb? I mean, what really? I just don't know.
Weigh normal household items with your friends and see you could get the closest guess. Weigh in grams or ounces.
God.
It got 1.5 stars. I don't think we could kill it that bad. It did get
Well,
ranked.
It's terrible. It's one of the worst apps I've ever downloaded. Don't waste your time.
Droid Scale by Droid Mob Technologies. Average rating 1.6. Only one person looks like it works great. It weighs my finger every time.
Oh my God.
Oh, I love it. I love it. This
Well,
is
yeah,
good.
honestly, Timster, you first had me going. I'm thinking, how is it possible this thing could be accurate to measure a weight? I mean, my finger, it knows if it's there, but weight?
Yeah.
Wow, Timster found a good one.
Tim, if you don't mind, I'd love to have that as a segment. Just bring a crappy app of the week.
I try. I brought one last week and the
Yeah.
week before. So
I love it.
I have another one for next week too. So
All right, good.
Oh,
Well,
hey,
see,
to be fair, too, Crazy Clock was never has no stars yet, and it was one of the kind of like that too.
ah,
Well, see, I would say
the frontiersman here.
I would hope there isn't that many bad apps, but you know, I guess.
there are tons of them.
All right. Any more for you, Tim?
That's it.
Cool. Door.
Okay, first app I'm going to mention. Thanks to Black Hammer, I bow. He hooked me up. This app is actually a networkable service that many people have been using for a long time. The reason Black Hammer sent me info on it is because they finally released a native Linux client. So I'm bringing it up on Android App Addicts. It's called Wunderlist, but it's spelled Wunderlist. Wunderlist. So I guess the only thing I can guess is it's German. I don't know. You know, they make good stuff. This is a syncable, I don't want to say note-taking application because it really does do a lot more than just task. You know, it's really open-ended to where you can put in there almost anything that you want. You do have inbox kind of thing to where you can force the sync over. The note part of it, I'll say, I like the fact that it's not overwhelmed with categories and check boxes and alarms and reminders and due dates and all this kind of thing. It's just notes. It's just notes. It's just notes. It's just notes. It's already, I'll say, pretty popular. I saw the download count before and I was kind of impressed a little bit. It has 3.9 user ratings, which I take as being decent. Anything above 3 people use at least.
Has 58,000 to 100,000 installs.
Right. And that's a fair number. That's a fair number.
Oh, it's going up if you look at the graph. I like how they have that graph. That's awesome.
I tell you right now, I ain't trying to sound dumb. And yes, I'll agree with Chris Barry. Linux is not big on the desktop. But where it is, those people are passionate, man.
Yes.
It just came out for Linux. You see that spike right there? That's not because of Mac users. Okay? It's because Linux users, when something comes out, they trounce on it. They literally just, wind up their butt like a house cat and jump on it like it's a cricket, okay? And this app's been getting a lot of love, a lot of good talk. People seem to like it. I used it for a little bit. I'm not great at note-taking things like this because if I don't have a link right on the top of my home screen, I forget about it.
Yeah.
So it's going to take me a little bit of time to keep using it to actually remember to use it. But I like the simplicity, and to be honest, it's one of those apps pretty.
Yes, it looks pretty.
It's pretty.
It's wood grainy and such.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
And the last app real quick, this is another recall, but I'm repeating it because I'm saluting it. Okay. The game has changed, even though it looks exactly the same, Steve, and it looks exactly the same. The fundamentals, the framework, the layout, the functions, the form, the action, the reaction, everything has changed a great deal.
Angry Birds.
Great deal. No. Legends of Yore. YORE. This is by a very nice, extremely active guy. Kev Glass is like his nick, from company Coke and Code.